So Tony, what's a 10 to 8 report here from the local gas station?
Rain and more rain. And we're going to travel the same road back to the Crocodile where we're looking for it. And they're predicting rain for the whole day. And we're going to just keep on doing what we're doing. We now officially have 4 hunting days left, including today's 4 hunting days. So there's no pressure. We know we can get Jeremy's buffalo still, but today, like yesterday, we're going to concentrate on recovering the Crocodile, and then if we have time left, Porco Bravo, bush pigs, and then maybe tomorrow go for Buffalo Grande. Seal the hunt.
Alright, we're going to skip the lovely weather lady because we know what's going to happen today. So let's go to Jeremy for a traffic report this morning.
Roads are open with hopefully the chance of colliding with a buffalo. With either the cruiser or a bullet at this point. Yeah, so it's already raining. We're not even out of camp yet. We got about a 3-hour drive to go where we're going to recover the Crocodile.
No shit.
So yeah, it's going to be a wet day and a long one, but you know, it's all part of it. You know, we complain a little bit now, but at the end of this, we're going to look back and realize just how great this whole thing was. I think. I feel pretty good about that. But yeah, hopefully we can get the thing recovered. With any luck, the croc is flipped over and floating at the top, and we can just take the ARGO or a grapple hook and just bring it in and then go straight to buffalo hunting. Then we get to be wet from the bottom up and the top down, which is exciting. Yeah. But at least then we're getting to go out and do a little hunting. So yeah, strap in for the long ride. Well, we took our convertible cruiser and put the soft top on. Yesterday, on the way back, there was so much rain and it was cold that, you know, we started losing dexterity and everything in our fingers. And, you know, if this can keep us just a little bit drier, I think we're going to try it. So it's already starting to rain and we've got a lot of ground to cover. So I guess anything we can do to stay a little bit more dry, we're going to do. You know, it's like, what do you want to be? Comfortable or dry? I'm choosing dry.
Me too. Me too.
We got enough ibuprofen. We can deal with uncomfortable.
That's no shit.
Yeah. So we're on the way to go recover our croc, and we came around a corner, and in front of us is the anti-poaching team that we saw heading out yesterday to track down and find the poacher that we've run into a couple times now that we sent them coordinates to. And yeah, they got the guy. It seems right now they're walking him all the way back to one of the camps to hand him over to the government and let them handle the rest of this. But yeah, it just goes to show how skilled these guys are. And I mean, there's just absolutely no hiding from them out here in the bush. These guys know this place like the back of their hands, and you just give them a general area, send them in the direction, and they're going to bring back whoever you send them after. So, you know, it's just really cool to see these guys at work and be successful and get another one of these poachers off the property. You know, it's kind of a drop in the bucket in some sort, because, you know, there's a ton more that are coming in and out all the time. But, you know, it's just like a big tree, just chop it down one axe at a time. So yeah, I mean, they're going to continue walking, and there he goes. Not a happy camper. You can run, but you cannot hide from the anti-poaching team.
The fiscal.
Hmm?
We call them fiscal.
Fiscal. I call them badasses. Poking the hell out of one spot, so we'll see. It's way back under the, I guess is a mangrove tree, someplace that we weren't able to check yesterday just because it's huge overhang and it's super deep, and William wasn't able to get under there. They switched the ARGO off now, and they're still hitting one spot really hard. So, and then all the guys, you're using these big pieces of bamboo from the ARGO to reach down and feel whether it's mud or whether it's, you know, the croc. So yeah, like I said, they're all really concentrated on one spot now for a couple minutes. So it's promising, but waiting to hear from Antone to confirm it or not. And they've got some grapple hooks and long lines on there as well, that if they do feel it, they'll go down and basically fish him up. And we'll either pull him out with the winch from the cruiser or the winch from the ARGO. But as long as you're in there still looking, there's still hope. So we'll just wait and see. Looks like somebody's getting ready to maybe hop in the water, which is why Antone also has his 3-set or his 416 with him, because there are other crocs in here. So we just called it for the day of searching for the croc. These guys searched, I mean, every bit of where we thought he'd be. In the ARGO with, you know, long pieces of bamboo searching on the bottom. One guy thought they had it, got in the water, and I think it ended up being a large root. So we're going to wait another day or so, and they're going to send the ARGOs back out to see if by then he's floating to the top, if he is in fact dead. And now we're going to make a plan to see if we're going to go either further into the swamp and go after buffalo, or head back to ARGO camp and just hunt the way back and make another attempt for a buffalo tomorrow or the next day. So not giving up by any means, but just giving them some more time. So we shall see. So we're out in the marsh, or the delta rather, and we didn't see any herds of buffalo. So right now we're cruising around, and these guys are scouting these big water holes and areas to see if they can find a hippo for Dad, possibly the next day or the day after, and just kind of see if they're in the area in the first place. But ton of game out here. We saw some eland, which we hadn't seen many back in the forest, just 2 young bulls together. And there's just a ton of stuff out here that, you know, most of the animals out here I've never seen, you know, people or an ARGO or anything like that. So it's not like they just sprint away or anything like that. And it's just, it's really cool seeing this part of, you know, this concession versus the swamp line and the forest. You know, this is just, I mean, Mozambique is just amazing. You can really just come out drive another 45 minutes or so, and you have totally different landscape. So yeah, we're just scouting about. If we do come up on some buffaloes, we'll make a plan to make a stalk. But other than that, this is kind of a scouting mission, and we'll be back out probably tomorrow and the next day to see what we can find.
Well, so this river behind us is the Churundi River, and if you turn around, you can show there's the Mupa River, and the Mupa runs behind our concession, just behind our camp. And I mean, this is miles, and here the Mupa comes into the delta. The guys are in the tree there. I just named it the Churundi Lookout Tree on my GPS. And it's amazing. I hope not one of them falls off, because it's quite up high, man. But we haven't seen any buffalo action. We haven't seen any noonie. We haven't seen birds. We've seen beautiful bushbuck. We've seen bush pig. We've seen lots of waterbuck, of course. We saw eland. We saw reedbuck. Man, but the buffaloes are definitely eluding us here. We were told that the buffaloes are closer to the ocean, and that means 25 to 30 miles that way. So it's quite a ways, and it's massive.
See anything in there? Oh well.
We saw a lot.
You saw a lot?
Yeah, but no buffaloes.
No buffs?
No.
Huh. Well, I figured that trailer be full.
Well, we nearly shot more than once. We nearly shot bush pig.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow's another day. We'll see what
Did
happens.
you get a bush pig?
No, we hadn't seen one.
Oh, we saw a lot.
Every time it got just right to where the warthogs started coming out, it rained again.
Yeah, then they run.
So, yeah. So, anyway, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Mañana.